project, Introduction of Mobile Health Technologies at the Primary Healthcare and Community Level in Mongolia, funded by the Korean Foundation for International Healthcare and Community Chest of Korea, and technically supported by World Health Organization, was launched in July 2016.
Mobile Technologies is taking many devices from the hospital to the patient. The patient does not come to the hospital, the healthcare worker goes to the patient. We are interested in treating communicable and non-communicable diseases, diagnosing and treating, so that the most important point is that you don't just live a long life, but you live a long and healthy life.
This project is being implemented at 7th and 26th Horas of Sungan District and Qorvantis, Nomrang and Mantlas Sums of Umngav Amak to provide essential healthcare services to marginalized and disadvantaged populations in support of subnational health system strengthening concept. We are using mobile health equipment such as Wi-Fi signal receiving Android blood pressure monitor, electrocardiogram, ultrasound, rapid test, and gene expert for screening of communicable and non-communicable diseases. These mobile health devices and tests enable health professionals to provide integrated health services to remote and mobile populations and herders.
For international health and Community Chest of Korea for funding and supporting our pilot integrated screening program for both communicable disease and non-communicable disease that we are implementing this year in Amnogovi, IMEC, 3 Sums, and in Songan district in 2 Horo. I just returned back from meeting with the Standing Committee Chair of the Parliament responsible for health, education, and screening is not only government action plan for the Ministry of Health, one of the priorities. The Parliament is looking at next year budget and they will be also funding the screening as a top priority. And as we all know, this pilot that we are doing in Amnogobi and Songan, where we are screening everyone above the age of 40, communicable disease of hepatitis B, C, syphilis, also non-communicable disease, blood cholesterol, blood sugar, as well as doing abdominal ultrasound, single-strand ECG, blood pressure measurement. When we deal with hepatitis C, we know that in Mongolia, liver cirrhosis, liver cancer, big problem. Yeah? But if the person develops liver cancer, it's already too late. We want to catch a person when the person with a chronic active viral hepatitis C at the stage of fatty liver or early stage of liver cirrhosis, because now we have the drugs that can cure after 3 months of treatment for hepatitis C. From the preliminary results of our many research and study, cure rate in Mongolia is above 95 to all the way to 99%. So this integrated screening program is going to be crucial, and government is going to also use their own budget to expand it. So the support of COFI and CCK is not only showing a good practice example, it will lead the way for the Mongolian government and people to achieve universal screening for everyone for both communicable and non-communicable disease. So finally, I want to again express our thanks to COFI and CCK. Thank you very much.
The 26th Hara of Sungan district has a permanent population of 17,042 and mobile population of about 1,430. A total of 24 healthcare professionals, including 8 physicians and 8 nurses, provide health services to the residents of this Hara, which has high influx of mobile residents from rural areas without official identification documents and a high number of marginalized and disadvantaged families. Health screening is being conducted at homes and at the family health center. We're able to reach out to the community through home visits. We're conducting ultrasound, electrocardiography, and other tests. People are eager to be screened and are happy to have such health services. We're working closely with our secondary level hospitals to improve the health of our people. People in our hara are looking forward to the screening and tests. Please hold your hand and fingers like this and sit straight. This device will record your heart function. Very good, you're doing well. Please, no talking now as the electrocardiograph is recording. This grandma's pulse rate is 100. The result shows as a crying emoji, which means there are some abnormalities in her heart. We will later store her screening results in the tablet. Meanwhile, these remain stored in the device. This older woman has previously been diagnosed with arterial hypertension. Thank you for patiently sitting through the process. A health screening using mobile health devices was conducted at Irtne Bemte's home, who had moved from 21st to 26th Hora 3 years ago. Boindash has 6 family members and lives with his wife, 3 children, and his mother. He works as a welder and his monthly income is 500 to 600,000 tukriks. He doesn't usually go to the hospitals, and this is his first health screening. He is level 1 obese, has high blood cholesterol, and his liver is fine. Although he doesn't have any bile stones, his 2 kidneys are inflamed, so he was referred to a higher level hospital for diagnosis confirmation. His wife, Zandra Altenbagan, is a Mongolian language and literature teacher, but she doesn't have a job because she takes care of her mother. Sanghamharhan district, 7th Hara, is located at a distance of 25 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar city center. This Hara has a permanent population of 18,794 and a mobile population of 2,260. 7th Hara has the highest population in district and more women of reproductive age, children aged 0 to 5 years, and marginalized and disadvantaged people. A total of 22 health professionals, including 7 physicians and 9 nurses, provide health services to the community. People without identification document cannot receive services at the district hospital. They're asked for their IDs and health insurance that they do not have. When people come to the family health center for screening, they are accepted at the referred secondary level hospitals for services through this project, and people are very happy about that. A capacity building training on utilization of mobile health devices was conducted for over 40 participants, including physicians, nurses, a public health worker, a lab technician, and volunteers of Family Health Center at 7th Hara. As of August 31st, health screening completion reached 23% of the target population in 7th Hara and almost quarter in 26th Hara.
Yes, on behalf of the Korea Foundation for International Healthcare, we think that this project is very important because the Mongolian people has some situation is they have some problem with the healthcare, so we have to consider this program is very important because we have to make some example for the success to for the healthcare to the Mongolian people. So this is just small and first step, but this if we success this first step, we can make the wide or expand the success to the benefit to the Mongolian people. That's why I think this is very important project. Yeah, considering this program, I hope the next year or the further year, so I hope the work with the WHO, the Mongolian office, and COPI, we have to make some the other project, such as the emergency, the transport system, and some kind of the other health care program. So I hope the WHO office in Mongolia is very wide and very successful program. So we work together, the WHO and some kind of project such as I mentioned before, the emergency transport system.
This project is distinct as it targets remote and mobile populations. The target population are people aged 15 years and older who are at risk of non-communicable diseases such as arterial hypertension, heart attack, stroke, chronic diseases of the digestive system, and communicable diseases such as sexually transmitted diseases, tuberculosis, and others. Moreover, the children under 15 years old are also involved in health examination during home visit or mobile health service conducting within this project. Eng is located in south of Mongolia, consisting of 15 sums and 58 bucks. 62% of total population live in remote sums. The project is being implemented at Qorvantis, Nomrang, and Mandla sums that have high number of mobile and remote populations.
Actually, that's one of the reasons, because my understanding is that in this area there is a biggest mining area. Because of the mining business, there are many undocumented migrants because they have less access to the health services. That's why there is one of the reasons that the WHO selected this site in close collaboration with the Umnogovi Governor's Office, also the health department.
These mobile equipments provide screening and preliminary diagnosis to herders and families that live remotely from some AMIC centers. Our goal is to diagnose early and prevent further complications. The mobile health devices screen for communicable and non-communicable diseases on site include measuring blood pressure, blood glucose levels, and taking tests for hepatitis B and C. All of these allow people to seek healthcare services before they face any complications. Qorvantis Sum is the largest western sum of Uvngav AMIC, located in 320 kilometers from the AMIC center. The sum has 4 bucks with mining-related mobile population of 2,300 and permanent population of 4,600 people. A total of 22 health professionals, including 3 physicians, 4 buck felchers, and 5 nurses provide healthcare services to the community. It is difficult to send people to the AMIC center to be screened for hepatitis B and C, so rapid tests come very handy. To ensure that our rapid test results are accurate, we use World Health Organization recommended rapid tests with high sensitivity. The mobile health equipment and tests for these projects are being provided for us by World Health Organization. Tostbak of Qorvantis Sum is located in 390 kilometers from the AMIC center and 70 kilometers from the Sum center. A tent was constructed by herder Bembaram's home to conduct mobile health screening to the residents of Tostbak. Adam has 4 family members and lives with his wife and 2 children. He herds camels, sheep, goat, and horses all year round. As for the physicians of the mobile health screening team, it is essential to include every member of the community in health screening.
We don't need to screen teenagers and adults aged 35 years and over for HIV and syphilis. We're screening risk groups for diseases such as HIV, syphilis, hepatitis B and C virus, and high blood glucose level. You don't have any liquid in your bladder. From the ultrasound, your bile is inflectional and slightly dense. You don't have any other abnormalities.
Did you come alone? No, I came with my family.
I don't often go to the health center. I only go when I visit the Sum center. They said a variety of tests were being done here, so I came to get screened. I'm happy that I can get checked here for everything at once. The families and herders here are quite content to receive all sorts of health services and health checks literally at our doorsteps. I was just a kilometer away with my livestock and now I'm here to be screened. We're not presented with such great opportunities often.
It is truly pleasant that they're coming to us providing speedy health screenings. This is an opportunity to grab, so I'm here. It's difficult for us to go to the Sum Health Center because we need to take care of our livestock. Us herders are very happy that they're doing such screenings and taking some load off from our work. Namgosum is located in 110 kilometers from the Amek Center in the furthermost southern region of Mongolia, and it is heavily influenced by mining industry. The Sum has border patrol posts. It has 5 baghs and a total population of 2,600. 2 physicians, 5 bagh felchers, and 5 nurses work at the Sum Health Center. Namgon Sum Dirsnos Bagh is located in 180 kilometers from the Amek Center and 70 kilometers from Sum Center. It has 3 border patrols, a population of 380, and 1 physician. Health screening is conducted by 5 bagh felchers. We are very happy this project is being implemented. Our main concern is for this project to be effective. I hope that the mobile health skills and devices can be transferred to the bagh felchers later on because the bagh felchers are the ones who provide mobile health services. Mobile health devices are essentials for the bagh felchers. The health team conducted screening for a whole day in Dirsinos Bagh at Herder Norv Bayınjarg's additionally constructed Gir. The felchers made calls through the landline to invite for a mobile health screening. Bayırjargal has a wife, 5 children, and 2 grandchildren. His 2 daughters and a boy attend schools in Ulaanbaatar city. A resident of the Gobi, he has been a herder his whole life.
Herders don't have limited work hours. We work day and night. Visiting Sum Health Center for health checks require many hours, even days of travel. It also requires money expenses. Life in the countryside isn't easy. My child is a university student, so we send her money we earn. We ourselves don't usually spend any money.
Your weight is 68 kilograms, height is 169 centimeters, and your body mass index is 23.8, which means you're at normal weight. If your body mass index is above 25, it means you're overweight. Your arterial pressure is 147/111. This is your systolic pressure, and this one is your diastolic pressure. At normal, arterial pressure should be 120/80. So we suspect that you might have high arterial hypertension. This shows that there are some abnormalities in your heart function. The child has no complaints. Okay, let me look at your teeth. At the end of August, about 1,100 people were screened from the target population of 7,000 people in our Amek. Project progress is about 25%. Project progress in Gorvan Tesum is around 15 to 18%. We have screened for about 350 abnormalities out of 1,100 people. We are not only using rapid tests, we are also using electrocardiography, ultrasound, and questionnaires with our patients in dialogue from our screenings. We also screen if the patient has other previous illnesses on top of our new diagnosis. Representatives of the Korean Foundation for International Healthcare and Community Chest of Korea visited Mongolia in September 2016 to evaluate the progress of the project, and they participated in vehicle handover ceremonies to the project target sites. 2 vehicles, Watts Patriot, were received by Sungunhaerkan District Health Center and Umunro Department of Health. The vehicles are of the latest model, have off-road traveling capabilities, and are suitable to the conditions of Mongolia. World Health Organization provides tremendous amount of support to the health sector of Mongolia. The Ministry of Health of Mongolia works with World Health Organization, and we follow World Health Organization's recommendations. Mobile Health Project is being implemented to reach out to remote and marginalized and disadvantaged populations. This project demonstrates that there is a need of provision of immediate health care services to the remote and marginalized, disadvantaged populations of Mongolia. It has become easy for health workers as well as the community to help in strengthening the primary health care system. A herder who lives hundreds of kilometers away from the Sum Amag Health Center would definitely be happy. He does not need to leave his livestock unattended to visit a health center. What else is left other than gratitude?